Yo, dude. What day is it?
It's October.
It's Dirty Magazine Day. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for another Dirty Magazine Day. Today we are going with the Suzuki no Subete, which means all of the Suzukis. Now, this wasn't the magazine I was planning to do next, but it is an important one because it's current, and I thought I would share it with you just in case anybody else wants it. I can go get you one. This is special because it has a Suzuki catalog in, a Cappuccino catalog in it, and I thought there might be some Suzuki Cappuccino owners who might want this magazine for the catalog. So yeah, we're going to go through this magazine kind of out of order. I was going to do a different magazine, but we're going with this one because of time constraints, basically. I don't want someone who wants one to miss out on it, basically. Okay, so let's get into it. We've got a couple of cool Ks on the front. We've got the Jimny, the Alto. I don't know what that is. I think that's a servo. That's probably a Sodio, although it's got Bandit written on the plate there. And we have a Swift up there as well. The classic Jimny on the front. It's not really, well, it's a modern, let's call it a modern classic. I really like these. Let's get into it. It is a Sodio. Look at that. Sodio. Okay, over we go. Sodio Bandit. Over we go. Right, we have, straight off the bat, we have the Suzuki Swift. Let's get into shot here if we can. Quite narrow field here. Anyway, so we've got a Suzuki Swift. Yep. I'm not going to go through the Japanese there. Take me too long. Let's keep going. The classic Jimny from the cover. We've got the contents list. We've got... I mean, we're going to see all of this, so I don't need to go through it. Highlights X90. I mean, you can read all the cool ones anyway. But yeah, let's keep going. Over we go. Here we have the Sodio and the Sodio Bandit. I'm not a huge fan of these, but meh. I mean, what do we get from it? Is it K? It is... Let's see, the engine is a K12C. Has a CVT. I'm not seeing displacement, but the power is PS 91 horsepower, so it's not K. Right, let's keep going. It's not a bad looking car though, is it? It's not really. Okay, keep going. And here we have the interior. The dash is very spaceship-ish. We have a head-up display there, quite nice. I am a fan of those. I do like technology and all the mod cons, if you will. We have the automatic shifter on the dash, which you know I don't like. I'm not sure what's going on there. That might be aircon controls, maybe. Not 100% sure, but okay, whatever. It fits a bike in it, but you'd expect that because it's not a K car. Has all of the baggage. Yeah. Interior looks nice enough. Looks fairly comfortable, fairly roomy. But, yeah, I don't think it looks much more roomy than my Every van, to be honest. I think it looks about the same. Like, you can fold the seats down flat like that in my Every van. So, what do you get from this? More power, but double the cost of registration and initial purchase. Over we go, the Jimny. Here we are. And over here we have the Hustler. I probably don't need to tell you that I prefer the Jimny to the Hustler. I just don't particularly like the thing. But over we go. Here it is. What can we talk about? 16-inch alloys. It's just, it speaks for itself. It's a Jimny classic car. The dash is a little bit weird in the fact that it's got sort of a square navy thing sticking out of it and then round gauges. But I don't hate this dash, although we do have kind of frog eyes happening with the... Too many shapes. Let's just say that. We do have a lot of cup holders and things getting around. It is quite cozy in the back. Seeing this shot here kind of reminds me of an old CRX, if you know what that is. Yep, okay. Nothing else to point out. We've got a Rhino in the back, classic Jimny stuff. Over we go, the Hustler. Yep, 15-inch alloys. This dash is just nuts. Like, I don't know what they could do to get me to like that. Maybe if everything was black, possibly. But I've covered this in another magazine. I'm not a huge fan of it. The back does go flat, so you probably can carry more stuff in this than you can in a Jimny. But yeah, I see people camping in Jimnys all the time, so yeah, I don't know. Okay, over we go. We have the comparisons here. The size is not that different. The height, the Jimny's higher or taller. We've got wheelbase is the wheelbase is bigger on the Hustler. That's interesting. What else can we get? Kilograms. The Jimny's heavier. Probably the same engine. Although, what is that? The torque. Why does the Hustler have more torque? 9.8/3500. 3000. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to waste too much time on this. Yo. 40-litre tank versus a 27-litre tank. Yep. Okay, alright, let's keep going. We got a nice shot of the two here in the forest. If I was going to the forest, I'm taking that one. Simple as that. Over we go. The Swift, the Hustler, the Jimny, the Sierra, which is not a common sight in Japan. Don't often see Sierras. That would be if the Sierra is the non-K version of the Jimny. Well, let's keep going. Hustler, we're doing it again. You can clearly see the dash this time. Very, very weird. Though when I see it from this angle, I hate it less. Maybe I'm older and wiser, or maybe I'm going crazy. Don't know. Not sure. What do you think? What do you think of the Hustler dash? Is it a good dash, or is it just a bit weird? I kind of feel like it's something from a video game, and you like, what was it, Alex Kidd in Miracle World or something, where you choose the window and you win something? Here you get a box of tissues. Yay. Okay, let's keep cruising. The Wagon R. This thing, the Wagon R is unstoppable. It wins every competition it goes into against any other car, really. I'm not a huge fan of this one, although I think it does look a bit better than previous years. Some of the other previous years. Wait, what am I trying to say? This isn't that ugly. Yeah, let's leave it at that. We've got the, I think this is probably the same engine, the R06D. Is that what we were dealing with over here? It's probably not even going to tell us. The engine, where is the R06A, R06D? So, I mean, it's basically the same. I don't know what they've changed. I'm not familiar with the R06. If you are, leave us a message in the comments. What's the difference between an R06A and an R06D over here? Maybe the A is turbo and the D is NA, because this says NA here. Don't know. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, wait, the dash report. Well, I mean, it's like they made this dash from the Starship Enterprise. Oh, no, it's the front of an old 60s or 70s car, and then they've gone, oh, we forgot the navigation. Boom! Just stick it there. Done. Job done. Yeah, no. If they had have incorporated that in and made it look like it was actually part of it, then that wouldn't be a horrible dash for me. As it sits, I mean, I could always mod that and, like, put a massive iPad or something, or a tablet. Put a massive tablet. Like, destroy the bezel, the bezel, destroy the outer of that, and then mount the biggest tablet you can in front of it, and it might not look so bad. Okay, we're going to keep going. The Jimny Sierra, see, that looks much more integrated. Much better, in my opinion. I like that better, although I'm not a fan of automatics, as you probably know. Let's What do we got? What engine? What engine? R06A again. Oh, the Sierra's got a K15B. Did we have a different option here? No. Oh, the R06A. So that's the turbo one. Probably. R06A is probably turbo. R06D is quite possibly NA according to this. But let's keep going. So a K15B. I wonder if that's a 1.5 litre. It is. Look at that. 1.5. That's why they went for the 15B. Okay, we're going to keep cruising. Keep cruising. The Alto. The Alto. The only Alto I would want from this series is that one. The works because, yeah, double overhead cam turbo. Yep, going to want that. It doesn't have the engine name listed here, but I think that's the R06A NA engine. Oh, wait, so what's the D then? Okay, if you know, let me know in the comments. What's an R06D and how does it differ from an R06A? Thank you very much. The Lapan, the new Lapan. Again, we've gone for a nice looking dash and then just thrown a square navigation on in the middle of it. So that's going to be a no for me, although the outer of it is not that horrible. Again, we're going for old school. Seats look fairly uncomfortable, but yeah, whatever. Okay, the Alto Dash, much better, dig it. How are we going for powers? It's probably all the same engine, so it's, let's see, 49, 52, 64. What do we got over here? So it's got whatever engine this thing has, same. 3-banger double overhead cam. Alright, let's keep going. Over we go. We have the Spacia. Outdoor taste. The outdoor taste Spacia. These are very, very popular at the campsite and around town, the Spacia gear. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it just looks better than this, which I think it does. I think that's a cooler looking car than that. If you follow my Instagram, you will see that quite often because they're a common little car. I'm not a fan of the this colored interior, and you can see from the side view of this dash that they've really just stuck this TV in here. Very, very weird, though. I mean, looking at it from the front, very functional. Sure. It ties in with the aircon controls pretty well. We've got one weird circle here for who knows what reason. Don't know. I need a closer shot of that one. Over to the Every. Love me some every damn day. It's cool. I mean, it's an Every. They're fairly timeless. The Carry, I don't believe is made by Suzuki anymore. I think it's actually made by Daihatsu. But, I mean, it's a Carry. We come in the jumbo style too here. The Super Carry. They're all K, which is nice. So you can get the Super Carry K in a 5-speed manual. Nice. A semi-manual transmission. Here's the manual over here. I guess that's not available. Oh, here we are. Manual transmission. It's about $13,000 new. Right, let's keep on cruising. We've got a long way to go. The Swift. Yep, I'm a fan. I like the Swift. They're quite quick around a track. It's kind of spaceshipy looking dashboard here. Reminds me of a Civic Type R type thing, but I mean, if this is the car that you're looking at buying, the other cars you're probably looking at are Civics. So I actually know a guy that went from a CRX to one of these, and he really liked it. So I mean, it's not a bad looking spaceship dash, but yep, not really for me. Over we go. The XBEE. The XBEE, I don't know much about these things. I always thought that was like a mini Hustler. K10C engine. 150 Newton meters of torque. 6-speed manual. Fits your snowboards in it. What have we got here? It's a 1000cc. How long's the thing? That's interesting. I wonder if it's actually bigger than a K car. It kind of doesn't look like it. Can we get the measurements off something else? Something that's spacier. 3395. It's only a little bit longer than a K car. It's a little bit wider than a K car and a little bit shorter than a K car. I don't get it. Just get a K car. Get the Hustler. Like what? How fast is this thing, I wonder? How much horsepower does it have? 99. So it's got about 40 something more horsepower, but yeah, nah, I'd be getting a K car myself. The savings just don't make this car worth it for me. Over we go. Wait, did we do a dash report? We didn't. Here it is. It reminds me of like a chocolate bar because you've got the white chocolate on top of the... Yeah, I don't know. Don't dig it. Let's... You be the judge. I'm not a fan of that. The Ignis. I mean, these things are popular, aren't they? 91 horsepower. I guess this is the same engine as the other one. The Escudo. I mean, when I think of the name Escudo, I always remember Gran Turismo 1 and that crazy... Was it 1 or 2? I don't remember. That crazy Escudo that just dominated everything. And this is not that. So I am disappointed. Dashboard. I mean, my first thought is Jar Jar Binks for some reason, but we've got a three-eyed monster up the top here. 3 eyes. Why? That's just a bit weird for me. Yeah, I can't get over that. The three... I mean, it's vent, clock, vent. But I probably would have gone a square clock. Just to break up the... Yeah, that's a bit weird. It's freaking me the f*** out. I'm getting out of here. Over we go. The Landy. Okay. Landy. Well, Landy's... You know, it's got 3 rows of seats. And the DA32W Landy had 3 rows of seats, so why not? It looks like it's got all the mod cons. The dash is looking a bit weird here, but I don't hate that. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. Yeah, I guess I'm hard to please. Okay, let's go over here. Suzuki, I think this is birth. I mean, that's... Yeah, I think from the birth, 100 years... 100 years of Karuma, wow, 100 years of cars, I think it is. I mean, we've got bicycles and whatever the hell that thing is. But, yeah, there's old mate there. That might be Mr. Suzuki. Not really sure. Over we go. We have, where is she? Suzulight. Suzulight TL. Geez, they're ripping off the Mini, aren't they? Or is this before the Mini? Interesting. Light carry. Wow. Okay. We've got our bikes. Over here. What's this? The light fronty. Okay. Here's the fronty. Fronty 71. Fronty LC10. Servo. And the fronty coupe. Or coupe. Lots of text there that we're going to breeze past. But, I mean, if you're a Suzuki fan, this is a solid book. Like, already, we're 2 pages in to the history book, and we've still got a long way to go. The Jimny, the LJ20, another Jimny here. That looks like it's ready for war. Another Jimny. I mean, these are all got to be 2-strokes, I guess. And this one here, the SJ30. And the Alto. Cruising along, the Kaltas. Karutasu. The Kaltas, very, very famous because it became the GTI in Australia. Very quick car with a G13B turbo in it. Serbo, another Alto, Fronty. They're kind of competing, aren't they? Then with the Alto Works over here. This is a CV71, I believe. Very, very cool. I actually have one of these bumpers. Mr. Dave Lesser bought me one to try to fit on my Alto, but sadly it doesn't fit. These are slightly narrower than my Alto. The Mighty Boy. Okay, that's weird. It's got that slope on the back. I didn't know they had those. Mighty Boy's got that thing on the back. I've never seen it with a thing on the back. And what do we got here? We got the Caltus Estima. Okay. Let's keep going. Jimny. Oh, no. We got what? This is the Escudo. Okay, so it was a four-wheel drive, and now it's some. What is it now? What's the Escudo now? Sorry, I'm gonna have to go back because I don't really remember. I mean, it came from that and went to that. What do you think? Do you think they're still on the same? You know, me, I like that better, personally. Just personally. The Cappuccino, of course. The Suzuki K, which doesn't get enough credit. The Caltus... What is this? The Caltus Crescent. Caltus Crescent, right. Wagon R, excellent. The Cara, which most people know as an AZ1. It's a Cara. Swift. Interesting. They look very, very close, don't they? Maybe that's... Well, do they? Do they look close to you? They look close to me. That same line along the body. Look at that. So my memory is junk because I always thought they were related, but they're actually not. Later Swift. Here we have our Alto Lapan, MR Wagon, SX4. Where was the X90? Wait, where is the X90? We didn't... maybe it's coming. Okay. There's a Pallet, a Hustler, Sorio, Swift, and Swift Sports. What's this one? Sprats. A Splash, my bad. Splash. SX4. Where's the X90? Okay. Keep cruising. We got more. Look at this. More history. Hey, check it out. She's convertible too. Cappuccino. Excellent. Look at those. Wow, look at her. Okay, over here we got the H chassis Alto. We've got a whole list of cars we're going to do here. X90. There she is. There she is. Hey. X90. Kizashi. Okay. All right, let's keep cruising. Suzulight. 540 kilograms. Yep. How much power does it have? 15 horsepower. Woo! 21 horsepower. Yes. The TL. Van FE. Right. Yep. I wonder how many of these are still on the road. I would suggest probably none, as they will have all rusted away because Suzuki. Over we go. All right. Carry every. Here we are. 61 to 65 looked like that. Same nose. Yep. So it's like the carry and the every have always been connected. Like carry every. Okay, no, but this was a carry, and carry. Okay, so the van was a carry as well. Interesting. Over here too, we've got, what is that going to be? Is that a D? Have we gone D chassis yet, or is that down here? 79 to 85, that might be D chassis. This might, nah, to 76? No, that's not. Surely not. I don't know. Anyway, off the top of my head. But we got carry. That looks like an old VW kind of to me. Carry. Now we're starting to see, like, it's starting to kind of take a different shape. The way the roof changes like that. Like, you can see that the windscreen and the roof is the same here. Look at the roof lines. It's like they just chopped this off to make that. But here, they actually went for a different roof on it. The windscreen might be the same, the headlights and everything are the same, and the doors probably the same, but the roof is different. Interesting. And then here they went to, was this, so this one's actually earlier. Here they're still using the same roof line. That's the first one where they changed it. And then here we've got, this is the first Every, it looks like. Yeah. So this is an Every, and these are two Caries here. Looks like that Carry maybe has the same roof as that. Interesting. And then here we go. Check that out. It's DA52, DA32W. That's a DA32W as well. DA64, and that's probably a DA62. No, it's not. It's a 52. And I can tell that because that back wall is straight. It doesn't have the kick out on it. That's how you can tell. I mean, that might be a 62 there, actually. Really hard to tell. I'm not familiar with that bumper. But anyway, I think they're two 52s personally. Down here, yeah, that's a D, whatever, 51, I think. Yep, okay. And then we've gone Every here, which is like a big jump. Is that a 64? That's a K6A, so that's a 64 as well. Okay, keep cruising, keep cruising. What have we got? The fronty. Yep, I mean, nice, right? Like, you wouldn't drive one of those? I think they're quite cute. Oh, they're fronties. We're frontying all over the place. Not a fan of that one, but all the others are kind. I mean, that's, to me, these are the nicest ones. Not really a fan of that unless it's rear-wheel drive, but that's very unlikely, isn't it? Imagine that drifting around the track. Okay, over we go. We're still, are we in fronty land? We still are, I think. It's you know, it's hard to tell because they like to do this stupid stuff. I mean, with fronty here, the fronty family. Look at her. What a boat. It's a two-door boat. And then the most classic, the classic fronty coupe. See a lot of those. Well, not a lot, but in comparison, I've never seen one of those before. Over we go, the servo and the Mighty Boy. I didn't even know they were connected in any way, but I just spotted something that I really, really like. And if one comes up for sale, I'm going to have a hard time not purchasing it. That's that thing there. It has the similar roof to the new Daihatsu Taft, and I'm just all about it. That sunroof, sort of half sunroof on the front there. You know, I'm a sucker for sunroofs and convertibles, and this thing's just cool. Very, very weird car. F5B engine. The front of it's kind of like a CA71, but then the back's just something completely different that is unlike any other car the Suzuki ever made, really. Yeah, so that's that. Over we go. Well, wait, what is it? It's an 88. It's the 88 servo, I think it is. Again, the Mighty Boy. I'd never seen it with those black bits on the back of it. Servo. Whoa, this servo is a two-cylinder. A two-cycle, sorry. Two-cycle means two-stroke. Okay, it's a two-stroke. Interesting. Okay, anyway, keep going. The Alto! Check her out. See, I think this dash is better than half the dashes that they come out with these days. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. That looks good. Nothing wrong with that. Does everything you need it to do. No cup holders, but we can, you know, add some cup holders underneath there. No problem. Get rid of the ashtray. Don't need that. Alto. Okay, now we're starting to take shape, aren't we? Lepo. Yeah, I see quite a few of those getting around. Yep, fourth gen. So this is the RS and RZ. But, yeah, and then we got H chassis. So this is probably C chassis here. Probably. But, you know, I don't really, I mean, this could be to somewhere in here is C chassis. Probably that one, actually, here. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. Where are the works? There we go. Okay. CV71. What's that? That's going to be probably CR22. And then this is going to be CS22. Quite probably. or the other way around. Check out those old wheels. There's a set of those for sale on Yahoo Auction. I should probably do it. No, look at the seat. That's a CP21S. You can tell by the seat. Yeah, cool. The coolest bumper is probably that one. H chassis, and then another H chassis. Probably the least popular of all of the Altos. Over we go. The Lapan. Did we skip these guys? We did. Check them out. I mean, the front of this looks like a Wills, if you know what that is. If you don't, well, that's okay. It's a Japanese only car, I believe. WILLS, I think it is. Google it. Google it. Alto Echo, Alto Lapan, the SS. Pretty damn cool, in my opinion. The Alto Lapan SS. They look really good, slammed with big wheels. Just quietly, over we go. Hello. Premium sedan, but it's not a sedan. K sedan. How's it's not a sedan though? It's a hatch. Okay, okay. What is this thing? Servo mode. Servo. Oh, so this is the F6B engine. Very, very unused. I don't know why they didn't put that in any other car, but it's only in this thing. It's a 4-cylinder K engine. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they did it or the details of it, but they're over here. Just thanks. What do we got here? So 2006, a 3-door. This is probably this one here. We've still got 64 PS. How much torque do we have? We're not saying. Oh, here we are. Here it is. 8.4 to 9.2 kilograms of torque. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, there she is. I'm not an expert on these things. I'm just flicking through a magazine, and taking you along with me. Over we go. FR versus MR. The Cappuccino versus the Beat. This is relevant because recently we had a poll to find out which one was better. And, yeah, some people still think the Beat is better. I don't know. It's not, but okay. Maybe here it goes into more detail about it, but oh, look at the body roll, mate. She's about to tip over. Over we go. The Cappuccino. This is what we've really been waiting for, isn't it? This is what most of you are here for. Cappuccino 91 to 98. Now, if we look around, it has the Nadi package. Very, very nice. The wood grain. I'm not a huge fan of that. I prefer the black. You can tell it's an EA11R because of the F6A twin cam. And the wheels, of course. Yep. Okay, over we go. Here she is again. Yep. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. And we go through the EA11R versus the EA21R. What is the difference? 700 kilograms from an EA11R, 690 for a manual Cappuccino EA21R, or 700 for the automatic. I don't know whether the gearbox makes up that extra 10 kilos or what, but there you go. We've got a little bit, we've got one more cc of displacement and the same amount of power. The EA11R's got 8.7 whatevers of torque, and the EA21R's got 10.5 whatevers. And the pricing down here. Interesting, they didn't change the price between EA11R and EA21R for the manual, just that the automatic was more expensive. Okay. Keep cruising. We've got all to see. Here she is, the Cara. Here's the Cara. It only gets one page because Mazda takes all the glory for it. Mazda Autozam AZ1. Suzuki F6A engine. That's right. Yep, and it goes through a whole bunch of stuff about it here. Yep. That's the Cara. The only Kei car to ever have gull wing doors. And will be the last one to ever have gull wing doors. There she is. I know you all love her, so there she is for a little bit longer than everybody else. Okay, that's that. Suzuki Twin, got a soft spot for him. Not a huge fan of the dash, but I mean, it gets the job done in the smallest amount of space possible, doesn't it? And you've got all this space here for, well, I mean, I don't know what. Activities. Playing cards or something. Don't know. Very, very small. Would like to see that engine in there. But, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it. Is it a K6A? Twin. Hybrid B. It doesn't have all the details of whether they're turbo or not in them, so... interesting. 5.8 torques. 10.5 torques. So if you put the... I believe these have a K6A in them because of the 658 cc's. So if you put the K6A from like the twin cam turbo in this thing, you're going to double the torque and add 20 horsepower to it out of the box. So it's front wheel drive, but I mean, it's going to be a little bit of fun. I wonder if you get the alto diff in the back and then make it rear wheel drive. Yeah, okay, you know what, I'm just going to not stop it, it's cute, leave it alone. Okay, Wagon R, here we go. Yep, the undeniable Wagon R. It's got a good dash. It's very, very functional. It's very dated, but very, very functional. They've gone for, look, they've gone for one shape the whole way along, and it looks like it's supposed to be like that, rather than, oh, we forgot something, chuck it in there. Automatic on the floor, out of the way. The horrible seats, but okay, we'll let that go. Over we go. Wagon R's. It's just been... It's a legacy, really. Like, how many Wagon R's have there been? A lot. Look at the face on this one. It's ready to go, isn't it? Wagon R. Wide. Yep. Wagon R Plus. Wagon R Sorio. Oh, really? I didn't realize the Wagon R had the Sorio name attached to it. Over we go. Motor fan road test. Lots of data on the MF road test, motor fan road test. Lots and lots of data there that we're not going to go into. So, yep. If you want to have a pause, have a zoom in if you can, and have a look. Over we go. MR Wagon, here she is. Not as popular as the Wagon R, and for good reason. Wagon R's a better car. The palette, the spacier, they're all there for you to see. We're going to keep going. The K, don't know, I mean, it's 98 to 2009, 10-year run. I didn't even know they lasted that long, but this is the one you want. Very cool. Yep. Cool looking little K car, in my opinion. Like, that would look so good lowered with bigger wheels. I don't know why more people don't or didn't do it. Maybe they're rare and therefore expensive. Not sure. Hustler. I think we've seen enough Hustlers for one day. Jimny. You can never see enough Jimnys, in my opinion. Look at this. These things just go absolutely anywhere. And, I mean, this dash has got way too many circles on it, but okay, whatever. The 88 3-banger. G13B. Really? Oh, it's a 4-banger. There you go. G13B. It probably hauls ass. 70 horsepower. Unstoppable. Over we go. Jimny. We're doing Jimny after Jimny. Another legacy. Wagon R's and Jimnys are like Suzuki. If you got rid of the Jimny and the Wagon R, Suzuki would flop. It just wouldn't be Suzuki anymore. Would it? They're all here. Yep. I'm kind of more about these ones than any of the others, but you know, I'm into the 80s. I like the 80s to 90s. So yep, the JA11 is where it's at for me. Over we go. What is this thing? This is the motor fan on the Jimny. Yep, okay. I mean, that dash isn't bad, is it? That's pretty good. They've got 2 dashes here. RAV4 looks like. Is that a RAV4? It could be. I'm not going to read too much. Oh, we're comparing RAV4 to Jimny. Why? Why are we comparing RAV4 to Jimny? Because they were rivals, probably. And, I mean, the Jimny makes more sense. It's wider, isn't it? It's got more room. Jimny. Okay, over we go. Escudo. The Escudo. Kind of looks like a Jimny to me. Unless that was... Is that an Escudo? I don't know. That's a RAV4. Is that a Jimny? I'm having a hard time here. That might be an Escudo. What was I saying all that time? I think that's an Escudo. See what happens when you don't read? Yeah, like when you don't read it, that's what's going to happen. Yeah, Escudo. Not a Jimny, my apologies. I'm not a huge four-wheel drive fan, but yes, I'm allowed to get stuff wrong every now and again. Escudo, here we are, and here it is here too. Okay, keep going. Right, Escudos. I don't know much about Escudos, as you can see, because I couldn't recognize one when I was looking at it. Nice, cool, like a Jimny's older brother. And then they kind of go AWOL. Not really feeling it. I'm more sort of... I mean, this looks like a mini Land Cruiser, doesn't it? Don't you think so? And yeah, it's going to be a no from me. Really? Just buy a Land Cruiser. Yep. Okay. Keep cruising. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the Escudo that I know. 400 horsepower. 2 motors. Wait, no, 400 horsepower by 2. Monster. Did they put 2 motors in this thing? I think they might have done. One in the front, one in the back. Is that what they did? Not really sure. Don't remember. All I remember is this thing on Gran Turismo being an absolute monster. And that's what they've written here. Monster. Keep on cruising. X90. I always think these things are like a 4-wheel drive Cappuccino, but they're kind of not. No, not really. Although they do have a removable top like a Cappuccino. And they're not K either. So there's always that. Cool car. Kind of rare, really. Not the prettiest car, though. Okay, keep cruising. The Cultus. The Colt Classic, the Cultus GTI Twin Cam. Yep, Cultus GTI 3-door. This is the one that was very, very popular in Australia. I thought that was called a Swift. A Swift GTI in Australia, but maybe it was a Cultus. Don't know. Quite quick, very popular car when I was in high school. There you go. Age. It'll get you, man. Old Cultus. Yep, there she is. They're all there. Don't really know what much to say about them. Crescent here. Over we go. Okay, the Swift. Swift has been around for a long time. The latest one here, the sports model. There's one of these parked around the corner from my house. It's got the Suzuki Sport or Monster Sport stuff all over it, stickers and whatnot. Yeah, so there's a Swift, and we have another Swift. All these Swifts here. Yep, if you're a fan of the Swift, you'll like that. Over we go. The Aereo. Yep. Don't know. SX4. Again, I don't really know. What do you reckon? Over we go. The Splash. The Splash's dash. I mean, It's not horrible. Be alright for a rent-a-car. I wouldn't want to own it. Kizashi. Hachioji Cops actually use this. I've seen at least one of them. Maybe they've got one or two of these things. I'm not really sure why. But yeah, Hachioji Police have got at least one. Over we go. The Bellino. The Bellino. There you go. Bellino. Believe it or not, I've seen these in Japan before. Chevrolet MW. I always thought it was a Wagon R, but I mean, doesn't that look like a Wagon R to you? I mean, I don't like going backwards, but when things stick out like that, it makes me want to just confirm my own curiosity, you know what I mean? Ugh. Wagon R, Wagon R. This is a long way back, Wagon R. Here we go. Wagon R. What grill am I seeing? I'm seeing that grill, right? Tell me that's not the same car. Look at the wing on the back with the rear window. Tell me that's not the same. The wing mirrors look a bit different. What do we got? It's looks to be the same chassis, but with a different engine put in it, because this is not K. So there you go. Anyway, the Bellino, Chevrolet Cruze, and the Chevrolet MW. To me, that's a Wagon R wide, basically. Like, right? It's got to be. Which way are we going? There we go. Okay. Keep cruising, keep cruising. The Swift Sport, there she is. Yep. I mean, I don't have much to say because I don't really know much about them. So, it's got aero parts. Yep. Keep cruising. The Dash. There's a lot going on. Again, I think this is a competitor to the Civic, because that to me looks like something Honda would do. Not that that's a bad thing. I like the way the center console leads into the shift area here. It's quite nice for me. Yep. Yeah, I don't mind that dash, to be honest. I think that's alright. The most important thing here is the 3 pedals and the 6-speed. I think it's a 6-speed. Looks like it. Might be a 5-speed. Keep cruising, keep cruising. It's got luggage room, has all of the tools. You can fold the seats down. It's a 5-speed. There you go, but oh well. 5 will do. I've got 6 speeds in my Altezza, and I don't think the 6th gear does much, to be honest. Yep, it's got all the mod cons, all the things you're going to want, all the things you've come to expect from a new car. But what would you buy? Would you buy that or the Civic? I guess it depends on price and pride. 140 PS, apparently. Back to Jimny land. Jimny versus Jimny. Which one would you buy, basically? I think is what they're trying to say there. And we're comparing them. Yep, there's lots of things to compare here. The Dash, excellent. Engine, which engine do you want? The new one or the old one? I can't really comment because I have never compared them. M13A, K15B. So this is the Sierra. This is not the K version of the car. So again, that puts me even further away from being able to compare them personally. So don't know. Dash, which has the better dash? It's interesting that this has got the frog eyes on it as well, so they carried that through. I'm going to go with this one, I think. Yep, Navi higher is better. This has got the vents above the Navi, and that's not a good idea. You really want your navigation as high as you can to keep your peripheral vision on the road, rather than here. Doesn't make as much sense. Wheels are better on the new one. This seat actually goes flat. This one's got the hump in it. So yeah, the new one for me over this one. Or is this the K versus? This is K Jimny. Jimny Sierra. Engine JB43 MA13A JB74 K50. So this, that's weird. This has got K here, but this is not K here. I guess if you stop looking at that, the rest of it is still K, right? I guess so. I guess so. Okay, anyway, let's get off that page. The Kisashi, here we are. A very simple looking dash, not terrible, but I don't know much about that car. Now, I have actually flipped through this magazine. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, really. This is the Cappuccino catalog digest. You'll notice this is actually the back of the book. So we kind of have to close the book and then come from the other way to do this properly. So we're going to do that. We're going to go like that. We've closed the book. We've got a Jimny on the back. Opening up, old love here with a Jimny. She's got sneakers on. What does that tell you about where she's going to be in this car? You think she's driving? Absolutely. Because if she was in a passenger seat or in the back, she'd have heels on. Right, here we go. Cappuccino Catalog Digest. Look at that. Yep, I mean, I don't have to talk about this really. It's just, look at this thing. Which K car is better? I mean, please. Like the others are even close. Look at that thing. Which is beautiful. Right, over we go. Now we go into like concept stuff, sketches and things. Be nice to be able to read this, but I cannot. Perhaps purchase the magazine and take it to a local Japanese translator and get them to read it to you, maybe. Yep, the option parts here. Very, very cool. Have a look at it. Yep. Yep. We've got the F6A twin cam here featured. It's interesting they even coloured in the air temperature sensor the right colour. It's green. That one too. And the injectors. The only colour on the page are the sensors and the injectors. Turbo. There we go. There she is. Most of these photos are available on Google if you are looking for them. That's a pretty, like 51-49 weight distribution. That's pretty damn good. Probably why it handles so well. Some of them came with an LSD. There we go. The suspension. The side door beam. Airbags in later models. I didn't know the EA11R had airbags, but apparently it did in some models. Safety first. Over we go. More specs than you can poke a stick at. Yep. Yep. And that's it. That leads us to the end of this magazine. So if you'd like to get a copy of this, let me know. Contact me somewhere privately, not in the comments of this YouTube video, but privately, and we'll talk about how I can get you one. It's not a cheap magazine. This was this plus tax. I have the receipt here, so this was actually 1,210 yen. So yeah, if you'd like one, maybe shout me a Corona and I'll go pick you up one and then ship it to you. Okay, let me know. That's the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Later.